Hello everybody, I am your host, Bad Guy the Entertainer, aka Mr. Hate. Call me what you wanna call me, and we're all here today for another episode of Reading Your Confessions Not Safe for Work. Now, people, if you've forgotten,
I'm the president, I'm the emperor, I'm the king. I'm Michael Jackson, you Tito. Your ass belong to me.
My dad is a fucking man-child. First of all, my bastard dad ate my dinner without my permission and did not tell me before I came home and found out on my own. In which he told me he ate it, the bastard, because I've been anticipating eating my dinner. People, I'm on the Weight Watchers program, so this dinner was for my diet. After exercising for 5 hours, when I found out, I was really frustrated and angry at my dad for not asking or informing me, you bastard. It was you! You went into the goddamn fridge and took my piece of Kentucky Fried Chicken. You took my piece of the Colonel's finger-licking Kentucky Fried piece of chicken, you bastard. Good Lord. I closed the fridge in anger and stomped to my room. My dad didn't even apologize. Has no manners. Upon reflecting, me people, I'm the bigger person. Upon reflecting, I apologize to my dad. Father, I'm sorry. First, for being too harsh. And I told him I loved him through text and he didn't reply to me, you fucking bitch. Fast forward, the next day, he's stomping around the house, visibly angry and ignoring my presence, being a bloody child, you bitch. Even while I was sleeping, he threw my stuff into my room at 5 a.m, which made a lot of noise and woke me up. All because the bastard ate my piece of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Usually, he would do the laundry and dry the clothes, but today, because he's got a stick up his arse, today, people, he just sorted the clothes and only dried his. Typical fathers. I'm just so fucking pissed off. That he's acting as if I did something to him first, and he's so unapologetic and being so fucking petty when he fucked up first. I should kick you in your throat, you bastard. He's acting as if I did something wrong to him first. I really don't know how to deal with him. People, what's your thoughts on that lovely confession? Share your thoughts below. Evil has a name, evil has a face. Evil is evil and it doesn't discriminate. Aileen Carol Wuornos, dubbed America's first female serial killer. One of the most notorious female serial killers in American history. Good Lord, left behind a trail of horror that still captures the public's imagination. Her story is as tragic as it is chilling, as Wuornos' murders exposed the darker undercurrents of a woman driven to violence by a life of abuse and torment. Head over to my secondary YouTube channel, A Classic Case of Murder. Are you into murder, ladies and gentlemen? Well, we've got murder over Yeah, this is where we shall delve into history's chilling mysteries, one murder at a time. Join us on a journey through the shadows of true crime, people. Mother-in-law married a child sex offender. Lordy. I start out by saying I live in Kentucky and my mother-in-law lives in Texas. So about 10 years ago, people, she divorced my father-in-law and married a man who is a registered child sex offender. Good Lord. She knew that he was a child sex offender when she married him. I looked up his record. He has 3 charges of indecent contact with a minor. He served 10 years in federal prison and has to register as a sex offender for life. We heard through some people in the community where it happened that he had planted hidden video recorders in a home where a 12-year-old girl lived, specifically in her bedroom and in a bathroom. The dirty bastard. Anyway, my mother-in-law told my spouse's siblings, who also live in Texas, that everything is fine and there is no risk because her husband became a Christian. Oh, so he thought that the sins was going to be washed away by Jesus, but Jesus is looking down and looking at him thinking, once you get up to heaven, I'm sending you right back down to fucking hell. That's where you belong, you bitch. Anywho, people, I went off track. Let's get back on track. So, we said he became a Christian and is no longer a pedophile. Interesting, isn't it, people? Interesting. So, I want to say without hesitation that I don't buy that for a second. Yes, it's a load of bull crap, people. My husband and I have a daughter in the age range of the child he hurt. My spouse wants to take our child to Texas to visit his mother and siblings and to attend a family wedding. But I have huge reservations about this because of how my mother-in-law has successfully normalized and minimized her husband's crimes within the Texas group of in-laws. Bloody as a pedophile and amongst the family. My sister-in-law has allowed her children around the sex offender since they were small, and someone in the community once called Child Protective Services on her. It didn't stop her. Good Lord. She continued allowing her mother to care for her children and be around the sex offender husband often. Ugh. Despicable, people. Despicable. Whoa. Every red flag in my body is screaming. I do not want my child. Hell no, people. I do not want my child inside my mother-in-law's home because of the nature of his crimes involving hidden cameras. People.
Hell no. To the no. Hell to the no.
My husband has a lot of anxiety and conflict about the situation. He loves his mother and wants to please her and continue to have a relationship with her, but is also extremely protective of our daughter. I'll be bloody protective of my daughter as well. I wouldn't send my bloody daughter to hang around with my mother's fucking sex offender husband. You must be joking, people. You must be bloody joking. Anywho, he admits that his mother needs to understand there are consequences for her decisions, but doesn't seem to be in a place where he will stand up to her and verbalize that. So your husband ain't got no bloody spine? Can't stand up to his mother and say, bitch, I shall not bring my child around your disgusting, despicable husband. Pah. Anyway, I feel if I allow him to take our child there alone, there is a possibility that he will allow her to be around the child's sex offender because he's trying to please his fucking mother. I am making plans to go along to Texas with them, rent an Airbnb and insist that our daughter spends every fucking night with me in the Airbnb. Give this mother a round of applause, people. Yes, mother protecting her own, unlike this spineless fucking husband she's got. I know this is the right decision and I'm talking to my therapist about it. I am prepared to start flipping fucking tables if I get a whiff of anyone in the family having a problem with this. I don't want my daughter around a fucking child sex offender. Get the fuck out of here. I'm wondering if anyone else has been in a similar situation with a child sex offender family member. What others' thoughts are on it, how others may have reacted or enforced boundaries, etc. People, what do you think? Let us know. I think the bastard needs to get burnt alive.
Batman and Red, sandbox of fun. Ready, guys, and roll. Guess who? Your answers in the comments.
Dilemma taking off my hijab. Let's get serious, people. I, a 21-year-old female, I'm currently studying in uni. I grew up in a Middle Eastern religious household, but we immigrated into a Western country when I was about 12 years old. As I turned 14 and my body proceeding to develop, whoa, you getting boobs, yeah? You getting boobs and your period. Anywho, it was expected of me to put on the hijab since every woman in my family is wearing one. I wasn't forced to put it on, but it was clearly something I was expected to do at some point. I didn't even know the reasoning behind the hijab at the time. I just wanted to obey my parents. Whoa. I was celebrated for putting it on by my family and got compliments like, your face lights up in your hijab. Wow, you look so much better, which is ironic, people, looking back, because hijab is supposed to hide a woman's beauty. Despite the positive feedback, deep inside, I had very low self-esteem because I felt ugly in my hijab. I wanted to look pretty like my Western friends, but I couldn't. People, she's from the East and the West has corrupted her goddamn mind. That's what happens when you come to United Kingdom or America. We just corrupt you. We corrupt your Eastern ways. Anywho, I tried to have a conversation with my mum about me wanting to take off my hijab twice, but she was very dismissive and basically told me that I am not allowed to take it off. I was depressed, but then moved on. Fast forward to today. Good Lord, today, Jesus. I will be moving into my dorm soon. If you grew up in a traditional Middle Eastern household, you probably know that moving out as an unmarried girl is frowned upon. You need to get married. No unmarried pussy is allowed in the world. That's what they say sometimes. Anywho, I stopped wearing my hijab in uni because it's kind of far from where I live and nobody from my family knows about it. Ha ha ha, she's laughing. Ha ha ha, I can get some Western man now. I hope Allah isn't watching me. Anyway, I feel much lighter and more confident without it, but because of the fact that I haven't told anyone, I've been living a lie. I've been living a double life. Dum. It's mentally exhausting to live that way, but I don't know how to tell them. My family is very religious. So saying that I want to take off the hijab because I don't want to wear it isn't a good enough answer. My family genuinely cares about me and I don't want to hurt them, but I want this double life to end. Do you have any advice for me? People, do you have any advice for this girl? Let us know in the comments. But anywho, ciao.